morning. Well, I got a bunch of topsoil to strip on this driveway to get it prepped for gravel, but first I gotta take the tailgate down on this. Oops. Just for a little extra capacity. Try not to let it slam. It's gonna be an awkward angle to do that. Oh. Yeah, like that. That was not what I meant to do at all. Alright, let me go get the rope and pick that back up. One day I'll learn from doing those kinds of things. But obviously not today. Well, first I like to start working along the edge just to kind of get that established and clean. It's pretty hard to get a straight, clean edge if you just go at it, digging parallel to the edge. Still, it's functional. This is a little slower, but it's a lot cleaner, I feel like. And then you come back and pull the saw, then you have a good reference. Sitting on a teeter-totter. Every now and then you get sitting in an awkward position. I'm being too lazy to set my blade down because I'm moving. Trying to follow my line. Started here, and then I will come back with the truck and load this up. Only has to go like 50 yards, but I'm going to use the truck instead of the skid steer just because the skid steer is just a dust machine, and I'm working by myself today, so it actually I think is more time efficient to move the truck, and I can stack it up pretty good. Since it's on site, I don't know, at least get 8 yards in it, heaped up with the tailgate down, so on site. That's looking pretty good radius, I feel like. Going by braille. Definitely helps to paint a good line.